Buongiorno, everyone. Welcome to the match review. If you're tuning in, thank you. And subscribe and like what you hear because you're a more pleasure. So tune in there because if you tuned in for the 90 minutes against Fulham, it was absolutely lifted. Again, it's not fucking good enough. And I'm trying not to go into rant mode, but it's hard when it's 10 men Fulham and 10 men Fulham are the ones that are looking more likely to score and get a winner than us. 25 minutes left. Newcastle gifted a soft penalty. Fulham's got a man sent off, and we just don't look like going on and getting points from there. We've got games coming up against fucking Man City, Liverpool, Leicester. We've got pod games in January throughout Leeds, Everton. We needed 3 points today. Fulham were the better side. They had more possession first off, surprisingly. Shock. We've got another game of 30% possession. And then we get gifted the chance to go on and there you go, you have the win. You know, he has it easily. Callum Wilson doesn't miss penalties, equaliser. He has 25-30 minutes to go get the winner. Didn't look like getting the winner once. Even the last minute of the game, we're passing it backwards instead of just chumping the ball into the box.
I can't believe
Pump
that
the ball,
last minute thing.
Pump the ball into the box. Nah, we'll just pass it around each other in the middle of the park. It's fucking embarrassing, man. This is so shit. Every game, no possession, no creativity, no urgency. Why is the referee the fucking man of the match? The referee is the man of the match for Newcastle. We never look like doing anything. We've got Shelby the day with the captain's armband, creating nout. We've got Yedlin and Dummett, fullbacks from fucking the championship season, fullbacks from 5 years ago. Not good enough. Oh my days, man. Fraser and Gale came off the bench. They couldn't get in the game. Fulham, I said, they'd be on the front foot. It's a freak own goal that gives them the lead. They deserve the lead. And then we get a soft penalty and we can't go on and win the game. What does that say about Newcastle? What does that say about us going forward? It's fucking worrying, man. Oh, wait there, though. You know, we are 12th in the league.
Oh, we've gone up.
Why?
2 places up.
Stop being so deluded, Newcastle fans. Enjoy Brucey Ball. 12th in the league.
That was about a 10-minute period in the second half finale where we had 70% possession.
Wowcha.
Get a fucking gun on that, will you?
Have a bit of that up your also for Saturday night entertainment. You're lucky. You're lucky to have that much possession. Be grateful for that much possession at home to a side in the bottom 3. Fulham in the bottom 3. Newly promoted side. Need money spent. Inexperienced manager in Scott Parker. Yet he's done just as much as Brucey's done in 20 years of management. A playoff win. And there was only one team that looked like winning that the day or coming away with anything, and that was Fulham. It's simply not good enough from Newcastle at home on that side. We should be done. Did we even create a chance of a shot on target since that man sent off? I can't remember.
I don't really think we had many clear-cut chances the whole game. Like, we got the penalty, which was at first looked like a Stonewall penalty. On the slow motion, dubious. Like, probably a penalty, stopping a goal-scoring opportunity. Yeah, a little bit soft, but like that's basically what Callum Wilson's been scrapping on all season. He's got 8 goals now. 50% of them are penalties. And I think 3 of the other 4 were tap-ins in the line. Like, he's just been feeding off absolute scraps, and fair play without him would be absolutely knackered. It was him that won the penalty. It was a pretty good counter-attack. Good ball by Miggy Almiron, got the ball into the box, but that starting lineup, Jesus! And now we've got and now it's coming into the Christmas period now. Like, games are coming thick and fast. It's a hard time of year for anyone, especially those with a pretty shallow squad, which we have.
Shallow.
On paper, our best starting 11 is a pretty good starting 11, but we haven't got half of them fit at the minute.
Anyone seen Alan?
Alan, are you there?
Alan!
Are you coming home for Christmas, Alan?
Alan! I'd like you, as a Christmas present, please, Alan, if there's 2 things on my wish list, it's St. Maximin to be alive and Steve Bruce to be out of a fucking job. Bollocks this, man. Absolute pony.
DeAndre Yedlin?
What year is it?
Where did he come? Where did Paul Dummett come from?
Paul Dummett.
I didn't even know he was fit. I thought you'd be on the treatment table for the last 14 years.
Unbelievable.
That's
what I mean about these
DeAndre
2
Yedlin. I didn't even know he was in the squad.
These 2 fullbacks, man, and Yedlin and Dummett. I haven't seen them together since FIFA 16. Why are these 2 playing, man? This is how shit this club is. And Richie the day looked like, out of sorts, championship player. We went through it. We said half an hour in. This looks like a championship game, this. And let's be brutally honest. This is 2 championship managers and 2 championship teams. You could pick a handful, and I'm talking baby hands.
Callum Wilson being one.
Callum Wilson being one.
Miggy Almiron.
Almiron, maybe Fraser off the bench, although he got relegated. But I do rate Ryan Fraser, so he could be up there.
Yeah.
On the pitch, those starting 11s, Wilson, Almiron for us, maybe Fernandez. And then for Fulham, maybe Loftus-Cheek, who didn't even start the game, he was on the bench.
Yeah.
Apart from that, their best players, Kearney, Mitrovic, all championship players.
Yeah, borderline Mitrovic, that goalkeeper used to play for PSG. That's what you're picking out of. Scott Parker, yeah, he's starting to do a pretty good job, but he's been in a job for about 12 months. It was just a championship game, had it stamped all over it, and the quality was there. And that just kind of shows you where Newcastle are. They've just came up. They're not a good team. They've not got any proven Premier League quality players. And even with down to 10 men, we just cannot have the finishing product. We cannot break them down enough. Like, we had the majority of the possession, I think. Don't quote us on that one, but once we
didn't actually 51% for
them. Once we went down to 10 men, we seemed like we were trying to break them down. They were so sloppy in the middle of the park, giving us possession all the time. We were picking them off for fun. But what did we do with it? Absolutely not. And the last minute pretty much summed up the game. Like, we were potentially looking like the more likely to score, but we didn't really have anything clinical to prove that. But then they go on a counter-attack, almost get a goal, almost get a penalty with a handball from Kieran Clark. And then you look at the clock, we get possession, it's already a minute over time. You know that whistle's coming in seconds. Get the ball up. What do? Just pass it to Richie, pass it to Sean.
Do you want this
pass it to Shelby?
Centre circle.
Just give it to him.
Are you only going to keep you up?
Just give it to him. And then we pump the ball into the box, and it's actually sailing towards Callum Wilson. And then the referee's like, that'll do, game over.
Yeah.
Just fucking get the ball into the box, mate. We're already a minute over the added time. What are we doing, man?
What you said there, the thing is with me, you look at that, and throughout the whole game, we didn't create anything substantial. And then you're playing an opponent who's in the bottom three, a newly promoted side. They're down to 10 men. There's 25 minutes left on the clock. You're at home, and nobody can pick out a pass. Nobody's making a run out wide. Nobody's coming to get the ball. Nobody's giving 1-2s. Nobody has any idea of what to do. We see it at set pieces time and time again. Fulham, you think, that would have been a good training ground move. Every time we get a set piece, it's just like whatever comes off the top of your head, you do that, mate. If he's there and he wants the ball, you give him the ball. If you think someone's at a back post, have a punt, see what happens. Whereas even Fulham was seen the first half, it was a training ground move.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what the fuck are we doing week out, man? What are we doing on a match day? We get the ball in the final third. We try and progress towards the opposition box. We stop. We look around. We'll go backwards. Nobody knows what to do. There's no options. There's no creativity. It's absolutely hopeless under Steve Bruce and Newcastle at the minute. It's fucking so bad to watch. I keep on seeing things, and people send us messages and tweets saying it's the worst I've seen Newcastle play in 25, 45 years.
Getting that every week.
In the club. It's the worst we've seen play since Wednesday. It's the worst we've seen play since Elm Road.
Since Wednesday, it was the worst we've seen since West Brom.
Then next Tuesday will come, and that'll be the worst we've played since Saturday. The worst we've played since 1947. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking horrendous. Absolutely horrific. The fucking starting 11 the day was, oh my God. And then what was I going to say about the bust up, the rumoured bust up? Obviously,
yeah.
We joked before about
coming through in the last hour or so.
We joked before about saying where's Alan, where's St. Maximin. I've been sent loads of stuff, and it's all over Twitter about apparently a fallout between Jamal Lascelles, St. Maximin, and Steve Bruce. Those senior players complaining about the negative approach, the negative style of play, the lack of tactics heading into games. And like I said, I don't know how true that is, but I, for one, hope it is true.
I absolutely believe it. Yeah, you'd like to think it is true, particularly from Jamal Lascelles. You can imagine it. I don't think he's the kind of lad that'll pull punches. He speaks his mind. He's not really in the business to make friends. He just wants to play football, and that's why he's captain of the club. So as the captain, I would like to think that he's going to be the first one into Brucey's office, knocking on the door and be like, Steve.
This is shit.
Steve. What's the plan here? Like, what kind of football are we playing? What are we creating? Like we say, even a trick free kick that Fulham attempted in the first half. I don't even have to pull it off, but it's good to see them trying something that looks like something they've worked on in the training ground.
Getting paid for that.
What are we doing in training? What does he say to them at half time? What's the team talk beforehand?
No, it's raging.
I don't understand.
Just got, obviously, we're live here. We're about 10 minutes after full time, 15 minutes, whatever, and Brucey's smiling. Brucey's giggling away at the Sky interviewer. What are you giggling for? We've just drew with 10 men. Fulham, who are in the bottom 3. We've got 3 games coming up against Champions League teams in Liverpool, Man City, and Leicester. And you're giggling away, you fat, horrible prick. We've got 3 massive games coming up where we're going to get no points. January, we're playing fucking Arsenal, Everton, Sheffield United, who are after 1 point. What the fuck are we going to do in January? You're going to piss away the fucking Carabao Cup on Tuesday, have a little giggle, have chili and garlic on Tuesday night, have fucking extra done on it. I can't stand this shit any longer, man. Pissing me off. Fucking sick of this shit, man. This ugly, useless prick running the club into the ground. Him and Ashley hand in hand. Useless fucking cunts.
The entire regime from the top down just absolutely stinks. Like, I cannot be arsed with this football club anymore. We've got an opportunity to get to a cup semi-final on Tuesday for the first time in 20-odd years against championship opposition. Are you optimistic?
Nah.
Because Brentford are actually a very good championship team. They almost got to the Premier League last season. It was Fulham that beat them in the championship final, the playoff final. They're a very good outfit, play really good football. Ex-Toon player Ivan Toney, he's one of the top players in the league. We just had Sadio Berama.
1-3 the day there. And currently standing 4th in the league. Right up there.
You look on really paper, tight. Premier League v Championship, there's only one winner there. It's really not.
Brentford genuinely play better football than us.
Yeah, they do,
How embarrassing is that? And they sold the best player in Berama, who went to West Ham. They've got Tony up top there now.
Can you name, do you know at least 50% of Fulham's starting 11?
Nah. Anguissa, Luckman, Mitrovic, Kearney.
Areola. That's it.
Lucky to get a point. Generally, 10 men. They had a corner last minute. They were more dangerous. They had more shots on target. They had more possession first off. Without that soft penalty, we've lost tonight.
It's not as if their goal was great either. Like, they didn't really
freak own goal.
They didn't really create many chances either. But it's just so, like I say, it was just a proper full stamp championship game. So boring. If you were a neutral watching that, what were you doing? It's Saturday night. And now we're in lockdown. I'd rather be in tier 4 lockdown than fucking watch that as a neutral.
Christmas next week, no. But stick Elf on.
I'm getting Home Alone 2 on after this, just to have a bit of a laugh.
Oh, yeah. We'll end with a laugh. We'll end with a Brucey laugh.
We didn't win again tonight, but sorry, we'll lose on fucking Saturday.
But we're 12, so stop being deluded, everyone, and enjoy Brucey ball. We'll see you on Tuesday. Well, stay tuned. We've got player arenas to come. Gonna have to be another midweek drink on Tuesday night to get through Brucey Ball. I wish I could be excited and optimistic heading to the cup game. I am looking forward in a way for a chance to get to a semi-final of a cup competition, but it's Brentford away. We're very lucky that they are now in tier 4, and they don't have 2,000 fans like they would have if the game was played last week.
Mm-hmm.
But that whole Brentford preview to come tonight is about Fulham. It's about drawn against 10 men. Fulham, where they looked a better side. We looked stored by ideas and creativity.
Still had less possession.
We struggled massively. We did have less possession at home. We were saying the bottom 3 with 10 men. How are we saying these things?
I feel like you're joking.
How are we saying these things?
Like we're just saying it just to pile more pressure on Brucey and Ashley and the regime, but it's
you're
not even a
negative.
Fucking joke. Like,
it's facts. Straight up facts, this, you know. Fucking hell. See you in a bit. Enjoy yourselves.
Have a good Christmas.
Till Tuesday.